So you've been in New York now for about a week. You did the Happy Endings reunion.
I've been here about
Fest.
9 days of pure bliss.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is the best. Yeah, we're like slowly in the process of moving back.
Really?
Yeah, I think we're done. I think 6-7 years of LA is like, we'll probably go 1-2 more to see what happens. But I think once the kids start kindergarten, we're out.
Okay. Because I mean, this is where you grew up in the area, and you've spent a lot of time. Your former.
I grew up here. My
here.
whole family's on the Upper West Side. I'm Jewish. It's like, where else am I gonna die? You know? I was telling Alia before, I kind of see my own death, and it's me hunched over on a 72nd Street bagel. People are just like pushing me. They don't know if I'm just like really hot.
Is that your spot? I mean, what are your spots?
It's one of them. It's one of them. It depends on which set of parents I'm like moving in and out of.
Yeah.
But 72nd Street Bagel is a real hot spot for me. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Russ and Daughters, you go down there?
Come on, man. What the fuck? Russ and Daughters. Yeah. These are very good rocks. It's an Asian tourist
taking a picture
of Russ and Daughters because it's a tourist.
Tourist shop. But have you seen the Rainbow Bagel? Have you seen that viral video of the Rainbow Bagel?
Yeah, and then I clicked right over it. Anything rainbow tasting is like garbage. Anytime you go, like when I was a kid in Baskin Robbins, I would be so psyched for that like rainbow sherbet, and then it would be like frozen Robitussin. You know, it's garbage.
There's no distinct. What is the taste the rainbow? Skittles?
Yeah, and then they're all one. I would be so bummed. They're individual colors. Like now I gotta understand Roy G. Biv to like this candy. It's
impossible.
It's impossible.
You tweeted this. Walking all over New York reminds me how drunk I've been all over New York. You got some wild times here.
Well, I mean, I think anybody who's lived in New York, even if you don't drink, it's like I was walking around the other day, I had like a free 2 hours, and I just kind of walked from like the meatpacking district all the way around Battery up the East Village. And I kind of lived in that circle all the way around there. And I just, every spot, you'd like even go like 2 steps away from the drunken memory, and then immediately you'd be like, oh my God, that bar. Like right outside there is where I asked my wife to marry me. Oh my God, that's a bar. Oh, over there, I remember that. I booked my first thing and we shot it right there, and then later that night I drank it. I puked right there. Like every memory was like getting me to that, and there's not a great story. This is the joke. What's happening now is like a nightmare. So
we'll get off it. But how many of these places that used to hang out in are now closed? I mean, New York changed a lot.
So many. Although I will say, Saturday night, the night before. This weekend has been just like a mess for me because of the Happy Endings reunion.
Yeah.
So as soon as we get together, it's like a Vegas pool or something. Everybody's just like, so I've been drunk for like 72 hours, and Saturday night. What was the question?
How drunk are you right now?
Yeah, not bad. 3 bears in. 3 bears in.
Not bears.
Not bears. But I ended up the other night at McManus on 17th Street, 19th and 7th, which was like an old place I used to go after a show.
Yeah.
And I ended up there with like the entire cast of Happy Endings till like 4 in the morning. I was like, this is bizarre.
Time traveling.
That's life, yeah.